Well, welcome to one of the busiest buildings in town, the Brooks Free Library. And this morning we're going to talk with Suzanne Martell, one of the busiest people in town.
Well, not that busy, but I'm pretty busy.
You're pretty busy. And she's got a whole lot to tell you about the month of April. But I think, first of all, there's a little anniversary coming up, and there's also a little announcement you'd like to make.
Right. The first announcement is Ann Carpenter had her baby with her husband Fred on Saturday night, and everybody's well, healthy. I think he was 7 pounds 9 ounces, 21 inches long.
It's a big boy.
That's a big boy. She kept convincing us she was going to be late, but she was a week early.
Okay,
But,
very good.
but that was okay. And the other thing we needed to mention was it's the 20th anniversary of Clams becoming a consortium where we were sharing all our resources. And there's, on the catalog, there's a link now. There's a scrolling thing that goes across that announces it. And if you click on that link, it tells a whole bunch of programs for the month of April at all the different libraries. Just some of the programs. What's really important about Clams is, you know, here you have 70,000 items that you can have access to. But with the Clams card, you have access to 1.5 million items.
Wow. Boy, that's great. That's a great feature.
It really is. And everybody knows that you can request anything on Clams and get it delivered here.
I've had that opportunity, and I've had that success.
Yes, works very well.
It does.
Comes pretty quickly, considerably.
Yes.
Anyways, but there's also a lot of programs happening in April. We are going to wind down in our adult programs, April and May, because of the summer. We get so busy in June, July, and August that we have to kind of put the adult programming aside, and the summer reading program comes in for the summer, which Ann will be back for, by the way. She's coming back right before the summer reading program starts.
Okay.
So, anyways, in April, we're going to start with Science First Fridays, which I'm not sure that this will make it out for. But Tom Leach does Science First Fridays every month.
That's right.
On the first Friday of the month. And this month he's going to talk about Stonehenge.
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 Is that henge or hedge or what?
Hedge.
Hedge, okay.
Henge. Stonehenge.
Stonehenge, okay.
And he's going to talk about it because I think he'd like to build a replica of it up at Thompson's Field, I think, that he thinks would be a big draw for the visitors in town because it's pretty incredible. Anyways, that's the first thing. That's April 1st at 12 p.m. noon. Don't come at 12 in the morning. Anyways, and then on Sunday we have a program with the Friends with Jeannie Gillis. She's a horticulturist at the Heritage Plantation, and she's going to talk about preparing a garden. It is that time where we have to open up our gardens.
Very good. And they're beautiful gardens.
Oh, they're beautiful gardens. Beautiful. And I hear she's a very great speaker, too. So that's Sunday, April 3rd at 2. It says 3, but I believe it's at 2.
Yeah, usually your Sunday programs are at 2.
They're at 2. I think this may be a little mistake on the flyer that we've got to get somebody to fix. Anyways, good thing I saw that. We also have... We're doing a basic ebook help for people. If people have an e-reader, like a Nook, a Color Nook, an iPad, Sony e-reader, they can bring it to the library on Thursday evenings, 5 to 6:30, or Saturday mornings, 10:30 to 12, and we'll help them learn how to download the books from the library. Because we have e-books that you can request and download onto those e-readers to read.
Very good. Now, earlier you had a program teaching them how to use these book readers, I think. Did you?
Well, we'll answer as many questions as we can. We're not experts on it, so we do know how to download the library books, though. And but we will help people on how to use them as much as we can. Like we said, we're not experts, though, so we'll give you sources to go, other places to go if we can't answer your questions, though. Then we're also having... Saturday, April 9th, there's a panoramic sugar eggs. Have you ever seen those little Easter eggs? They're made of sugar, and there's a little scene. You look in them. I don't know if you've ever seen those.
I'm a little bit removed from Easter egg hunts.
Well, but this was, they're made from sugar. They're made from sugar. They're decorations.
Oh, okay.
And then they're decorated with frosting. And there's like a little picture. I have some displayed at the library. If people want to see them, that they can look and see what they are. But we're having a workshop on making those.
Making them?
But it will be a multi-generational. Kids can come. However, anyone under age 10 has to have their favorite adult with them at the workshop to help them.
Okay, very good.
It is limited in space, so we do ask that people call and register to come by April 7th.
Okay.
There are some spots left still.
And what number should they call?
508-430-7562.
Okay. Now, these are edible when you tune them?
Well, I don't know if you'd want to eat them. It's all sugar.
Okay.
They're more for decoration. I
right.
remember I had one when I was a little kid, until the ants found it. Ants like them. They're good ant food. That's not the goal of them, though. They're for decorations.
Decorations.
And I mean, you can. The woman doing it has had the ones on display here for years, so they do last over the years if you put them away where they can't.
Where the ants can't get them.
Where the ants can't get them. Right. We also have this month. We have a special Sunday program, and I believe this is with the Harwich Historical Society. And the Friends of Brooks Free Library. It's Civil War music, and that's going to be on Sunday, April 10th. Several songs by Daniel Decatur Emmett, Stephen Foster, George Root, and Henry Clay Work. And the biographies will also be presented with the songs. Okay. Sounds interesting if you're interested in that era of music.
There are a lot of Civil War buffs, and I imagine you'll get good attendance at that.
I would think we would. And then I have a few programs because April is Earth Day, the month where Earth Day is. So I have a couple environmental type programs. On Tuesday, April 12th, Massachusetts Audubon's going to come and talk about the greening of a building. And he's going to focus on, Bob Prescott's going to focus on the building up in Wellfleet, which is totally green technology. So he's going to talk all about that. That's Tuesday, April 12th at 6:30 at night. Then we're also going to have Luke, what's his last name? Hinkle, who was the founder of our My Generation Energy. He's going to do a talk on solar energy and explain why it works and all that. We had him a couple years ago. It was very good. So that's going to be on Thursday, April 21st at 7.
A lot of people are beginning to put up solar panels, so that should attract quite a few people.
It is. It's an up-and-coming technology. My dad built a solar house when we were kids.
Really?
Yep, we really lived in a solar house. It was it's a good technology. And here, I guess the Northeast is one of the best places in the country for the sun because of the amount of sun that we get here, which Luke will explain during that lecture. Okay. I remember that from the last one. And we have one more thing, special thing, is on Saturday, April 23rd. We're going to show a documentary called Living Downstream. And it's based on a book by an ecologist and cancer survivor, Sandra Steingraber. And it's a cinematic feature-length documentary film. And it follows her year as she travels across North America and working to break the silence about cancer and its environmental links. And then there'll be a discussion afterwards on that. So that should be interesting, too.
It should be, yes, yeah.
So if you don't remember all these things that I said, we do have flyers around the town. We have some at the community center, at both ends of the community center. We have some at the Chamber of Commerce. There's some at Town Hall, and we have them here. Or you can go online at www.brooksfreelibrary.org and click on the adult programs link. And you'll come up with all the programs at the library. Much more than what I just mentioned.
Very good. And they can always stop in and visit.
That's right. Oh, one more thing.
One more. Okay.
Well, this is just one of the other things we have. We are starting, we have Zumba. It's a fitness, I think I talked about this last time. It's a new fitness craze. But we have a Wii, the gaming thing, console. And we have Zumba for the Wii, where you come and we put the Wii on, and it's like a dance fitness program. So that's on Wednesdays now at 5 o'clock.
So this a new kind of dance? Or,
it's a new kind of, it's to Latin music.
Latin music.
Yeah, it's an exercise thing. It's a good workout. So I was really sore last Thursday after doing it. But that's good.
That's good.
Means your muscles are working.
Very good. All right. Boy, you got quite an array of programs.
We do.
All kinds of interests are being focused on.
Yeah.
So, well, we wish you and the library's staff good luck with all of these programs.
Thank you.
And we look forward to seeing you next month.
Great. Thank you.